Okay, we got a quick walk around of the KYMRON XH42. This is an 8,400 pound machine. Full cab enclosure with AC, 2-speed drives, everything you would expect. Let's do a quick walk around. All right, we got the back hatch. We got a Kubota motor. We got the side hatch where the hydraulic tank is, your main valve stack, radiator and oil cooler, battery shut off. This one's got the tilting dozer blade so the blade can pivot. We got a nice big 2-foot bucket. This one's got the hydraulic quick attach. We got our standard hydraulic thumb. And we got a nice blue color. Okay, in the cab we got our main drive sticks. They got foot pedals. We got a 2-way rocker on the right for side swing and a 2-way on the left for the thumb. For our main controls, we got ISO pilot controls, boom, up and down with the right, and bucket curl, stick in and out on the left, and body swing. All right, we got some buttons for light, wipers, 2-speed, and washer fluid. We got our battery kill switch here. Okay, for our gauge function, we've got engine temperature, fuel gauge, battery meter, date and clock, hour meter, representation for the RPM. We raise the throttle, you'll see that. And then hydraulic oil temperature. These buttons don't do a whole lot right now. You'll hear a beep. If you turn the silence on, you won't hear a beep. And if you need to change the date, press and hold. Now you can cycle through and use your arrows and then check mark when you're done. We got this function. This is for our tilting dozer blade. So our normal function with the blade is here. Flip this switch, now this tilts the blade. We got our air control. We got fan and temperature. This is for AC. If you want heat, you need to turn this off. You need to open the side hatch. And right down in here, there's a brass valve. You need to open that valve to let the engine coolant in, which is going to go into your heater core and create heat for inside the cab. When you're ready for air again, make sure you shut off that brass needle valve. That way you're not trying to get hot air and cold air. And then you can turn this back up. And for either hot or cold, you got the fan control here. We got a radio up here in the back with Bluetooth. We got a fan and fire extinguisher here. We got speakers up here on top. We got our front windshield that slides all the way down. We got our key switch, turn it on for auxiliary, and then push button start. We got our throttle here and our blade control. As I mentioned, this one has the hydraulic quick attach. In order to use that, we're going to hold in the top of the right joystick. But in order to use the quick attach, we need to remove this retention pin. This is here just for safety. You can remove this, and when you pinch that button on the joystick, this hydraulic cylinder will open up and unclamp from the bucket. You have to hold it in while you are unclamping to disconnect from the bucket. When you let off of the thumb button, it will expand back. On the outside, we got 2 mirrors, 2 lights, plus a boom light. We got hard hydraulic lines. We got lines for the quick disconnect. We got the main motion control lines, and we also got lines for the thumb. We've got a shut-off valve here. You can disconnect the thumb hook in a different attachment right here. We got grease fittings, every pivot point plus additional ones for inside the body and for the turret swing where you can't see very well. We got large wide rubber tracks. I'm going to remove this plate to get to your grease adapter for adjusting your tracks. We got 2-speed drives that are concealed. Got a very heavy counterweight. For the Kubota diesel, we've got the filter here, the dipstick here. We've got all the other filters accessible. Coolant reservoir. We got insulation in the door. This is a Kubota D1703. All right, to close up our doors, we need the back closed second. If you close it first, this one won't come down in position. To close the side, we got this release here on the cylinder. With that down and closed, we can close our back hatch. Of course, we got our nice glass door. Right now it's locked in open position. You can push this. It is keyed, we can lock it. Got our diesel tank, easily accessible. I think that's about it for our KYMRON XH42D 4-ton excavator.